Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Excited to review this cigar today. This is the new size of the Viva Republica Advanced Warfare. This is the Lancero. This cigar is tiny in diameter. 35 ring gauge, 7 inches long, 35 ring gauge. Now, as you will recall, those of you who keep up with my reviews, I reviewed the Corona size in August of 2015. Fantastic cigar, scored a 95. That size was 5 1/4 by 43. So compared to this one, it was fat. This is a skinny cigar, 35 ring gauge. Uses the same ingredients, if you will. Same blend, Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper, Connecticut broadleaf binder, and the filler is Dominican, Nicaraguan, and Pennsylvanian, made in the La Aurora factory in the Dominican Republic. So, folks, without further ado, let's see how the new Advanced Warfare Lancero stacks up. Real quick before we get started, there is your density. Hard to see on the screen without that blown up picture. Now, this has a tiny little pigtail at the cap. Average feel in the hand for a cigar of this size. Basically, it is a pencil. I mean, you look like you could write with this thing, but it's should be good. All right, we've got just a touch of firmness to the draw, which is okay with me. Now, because this is such a small ring gauge, and I normally use a triple flame lighter, I'm going to use a smaller single flame today. There's a ton of sweetness in the Corona size. I called it a citrus. This is definitely not citrus. It is a very, very sweet cedar, and it is loaded with brown sugar and sprinkles of cinnamon. There even seems to be a little caramel mixed in there. It's very, almost buttery rich. There's a ton of black pepper. I would say we're upwards of close to an 8, 7.5, 8. It's a lot of black pepper. And it's lingering very nicely. That's the good part on the finish. You can feel it. The finish is sort of a caramel cream combination with massive amounts of lingering black pepper. It's very good. Now, this is going to be a fairly quickly burning cigar, so I don't want to dilly-dally too much. I want to come back if anything changes, but I don't really anticipate it changing much. I anticipate it keeping the same nice, sweet, rich flavor all the way through. If it changes, I'll come back. I'll probably come back anyway, but it's a wonderful start. Wonderful start. Well, as you can see, I'm probably 1.5 inches in, and it's only we're only about 10 minutes down the road. And I'm going to back up a minute. There is such a large amount of tanginess in this cigar. It is reminiscent of an orange citrus. I'm not saying the cedar is not there, but it is so tangy and sweet. I'm going to revert back and say it's an orange citrus. The sweetness in the cigar is at a 10. It is almost candy-like. The brown sugar, the cinnamon, the pepper is just freaking amazing. It is so nice. You can't escape it. I would call the cigar medium. I believe we'll reach medium to full, but right now I'll call it medium. Finish is very nice. The pepper is the star of the cigar, a side star. The flavors, the sweet flavors are fantastic. So, I mean, it's starting out excellent. Kind of funky looking ash there, but it'll fall off here soon. But it is really nice. Well, I'm about 2 inches in, and let's add some more flavors in there that are starting to get more noticeable. There's definitely chocolate notes in with that sweet orange citrus and brown sugar and cinnamon and coffee at the base. The first flavors you get are so overwhelming with that massive amount of sweetness that they almost overshadow these other flavors of the chocolate and the coffee. They sort of develop more and more into this point, but you've got them, and they are nice. Adds a little roundness to the cigar, massive sweetness, and now you've got some darker notes to round it out. Finish is nice though. Finish is nice. It's that it's almost like that caramel, a thick caramel cream. This is a very tasty cigar. Such a small ring gauge. It'd be nice to have those flavors in a fatter cigar like a 50 or 54. That's a challenge for people out there, but I don't think when you get down to this size diameter of a cigar, it is nothing but the essentials. These essentials are good. Well, I'm right past the midpoint. What are we at, about 35 minutes? We might eke out an hour, but the caramel notes are really coming out. The front end flavor could be orange citrus, could be a very sweet cedar. Tons of brown sugar connected to that caramel and cinnamon. A lot of caramel notes now, and they're nice. Of course, you got your chocolate notes also floating around in there, and the coffee. So the cigar is sort of moving toward medium to full. We're almost there, not quite, but it's a very good cigar. That change did not hurt it one bit. It is still massively sweet, and the pepper is phenomenal. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. Just about dead on 1 hour. Here at the end, the sweet notes on the front end, orange citrus gone, light cedar, massive amounts of caramel, massive amounts of brown sugar, massive amounts of cinnamon, pepper, off the chart almost. It's got to be close to a 9. Coffee, medium to full body. Finish is unchanged. This is a very good cigar and different from the Corona that I reviewed, but equally as good. It is so much cinnamon and brown sugar and caramel at this point. It's massive amounts. And the pepper is just great. The Lancero is a wonderful cigar. It is equally as good as the Corona. Therefore, I have no choice but to give it a 95 rating. It is excellent. Excellent. There's nothing else to say. It's an excellent cigar. Viva Republica has done it again. The Lancero is fantastic. You must try it. If you liked the Corona, you will love equally as much the Lancero. So there you have it. The Viva Republica Lancero 95. Excellent.